But looking at all these fixtures now, where do you see something sure and where do you see a shock?
I'm going to obviously bank on my team for Arsenal to be winning the Tottenham game
You
for
did
sure.
it against Sunderland.
Yeah, I did it. Like obviously, like we're going to win. Obviously, like things do happen. It's
Okay.
football. Anything can happen.
So which one? Arsenal Tottenham, is it sure or shock?
I mean, the show to me, obviously, the most surest thing for this team to win is Chelsea beating Burnley for
Burnley,
sure.
okay.
Why is Chelsea not beating Burnley? Come on.
Ah.
The shocker, I think
Mm.
it's the Liverpool versus Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest.
Forest. You feel Nottingham Forest can shock Liverpool?
Nottingham Forest can go there and play their 0-1 and lock shop. That's Sean Dyche football. And go there to frustrate them. We all know that
Liverpool will not score at Anfield.
I mean, they did it last season. They didn't score against them at Anfield last season.
Wow.
Where Odoi scored 1-1 and the game was
Yeah.
locked up. So it
Wow.
can happen this season too. So that could be the shocker.
Liverpool. If Everton generate the right momentum to get 2 goals, they'll beat Manchester United. That's what I feel. Generate the right momentum to get 2 goals, they'll beat Manchester United. That's what I feel. Generate the right momentum to get 2 goals. We are here again on Urban Football, where we discuss everything we like to love and we love to like about the game of football. Week 12 games of the English Premier League. And for me, it's a question of how Chelsea is going to bridge the gap between the first and the second team, because I expect Arsenal to draw against Tottenham and Manchester City to lose away to Newcastle. When you look at Thomas Frank and Tottenham Hotspur, it's neither here nor there, but you feel this one game where they can just, turn up and, give Arsenal a run for their money. Arsenal is at home though, yeah, but I think it will be a draw.
It's going to be a tough game. I mean, Arsenal have some injuries, a lot of injured players right now. Plus, Gabriel is also injured in this international break. I heard Timber too is injured. Calafiori is being assessed. So it's like a lot of, I feel like there will be like a lot of change. And then we already know like the squad is already having some kind of fatigue issues before the international break. So we're hoping that this international break is when all our players like Martinelli, Yokeres, at least Havertz to and Madueke will be back. But now it's looking like they've extended their thing to December. So it's going to be a tough game. But regardless, I believe Arsenal should be winning the game at the Emirates against Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur, yeah, because irrespective of what I said at the beginning, I feel Tottenham getting a result is what's going to be in the news. Yeah. Arsenal winning is not, but I still see a banana peel somewhere around there.
No, I don't really. I mean, obviously there can be, but like I believe Arteta and his players and the players to come in there to get 3 points easily at home.
Okay, one other important game for this weekend will be Newcastle Manchester City. I believe Newcastle have that 4-3-3 to neutralize Man City.
Newcastle have been struggling in their last couple Premier League games.
Yeah.
I mean, they've lost their last 2 games. Now their last 2 games were against West Ham, and I think I can't remember the last team they played, but I know they lost their last 2 games.
Yeah, I think Everton or so.
Everton, I don't think it's. But they've struggled in their last 2 games, so you can tell they are struggling in the Premier League. I don't know what exactly is going on because in the Champions League they are playing very well.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Newcastle at home.
Yeah,
they are not an easy team to beat. At home I feel like they have that zeal more, that energy more to go. So I believe they should be winning that. I mean, not they should be winning. It's going to be a tough fixture for Manchester City, definitely.
Yeah.
Because St. James Park is not the best stadium to go to think you're going to grab the 3 points. So it's going to be a very tough game.
So the reason why I feel Newcastle would win is, you see, Spain, that Spanish football, their style Pep Guardiola is more like 4-3-3. So when you go 1v1 and you chase them like that, and Man City is a team that when you take the game to, every team that's taken the game to Man City this season have gotten a result. So
exactly,
I feel Newcastle can get a result. Watermat is in form, delivering for Germany, and I just feel Man City, Newcastle, something is there for Newcastle.
It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be it's going to be a very tough game. It's not going to be an easy game at all. It's going to be very, very tough. Like it's going to be a very tough game. I believe Newcastle are going to step up their own. We've lost our last 2 games.
Yeah, is that mentality that has been pushing them in the Champions League?
So
I believe they will take into this game.
So they will have to take it. Botemadi in the international break was scoring and scoring. So you can see that he's on form. The other players will have to wake up. But I believe yes, it's something they can grab. At least they can grab the points.
Yeah. But for Man City, it's looking like it's all balls to Haaland.
Yeah, it's always all balls to Haaland.
Is that sustainable? Haaland will score. But Haaland is all balls to Haaland. Is it sustainable?
I mean, you are talking about the best striker in the world.
Yeah.
He's going to score. Do you understand? You have to But football is not just about your striker scoring. You have to hope that your defense is also there to
Yeah, your
defend.
midfield can hold
Your
it.
midfield can hold the game. Your striker is going to score. Haaland is going to score all the time, but obviously it's not all the time he's going to
Yeah,
score to win the game for you.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, good and fine. You have a very good striker. Can the other players also kind of help the striker to stabilize the game and make the
Yeah.
game fair for the whole team, you know? But yeah, obviously, I see Haaland going to score in that game for sure because I mean, he's Haaland. Haaland is on form right now,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a very tough game.
And those playing for me, playing Martins, Nunez, Rico, O'Reilly, who are not natural fullbacks, is going to cause them lots of problems. When you look at the kind of players that Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, Newcastle, those kind of Elanga and the rest of them. So
I mean, if those ones step up their game that day, I believe that they are going to cause serious riots for Man City because players like Anthony Gordon, they are very good players. Elanga's a very good player. Harvey Barnes, very good player. I believe that day is Anthony Gordon that will be starting in the left wing. So, I mean, like I said, it's a game that you never know who's going to really win until you get into the game. I'm like, it's looking like this.
Okay, but you look at that midfield: Bruno Guimaraes,
Tonali.
Tonali, Jacob Murphy, Joe Linton. Yeah, and you look at Manchester City's midfield. You feel,
I mean, is the City's midfield, so on the other hand, is not really that bad. They have Reinders.
no, they have good players, but when you look at a balance of like one thing with City is
I get it. I get what you're saying.
if City click, no one can come close.
Yeah, true.
But if they don't click, there's nothing to offer.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, it depends on who you can't know. That kind of type of game, you can't really know. Although everybody are expecting the favorites to be Manchester City.
Yeah,
but Newcastle can come with a shocker. They're never out of trying.
You can't rule them out, irrespective of their form. All true, you can't rule them out.
They can say, okay, this is the game we want to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
And if they say it, they are proving you wrong.
They're proving you wrong.
Especially at the St. James Park. So that's how I feel.
Yeah. Okay. Burnley, Chelsea.
Burnley, Chelsea. To be fair, I see Chelsea getting 3 points there. It's nothing. It's not. It shouldn't be a hard task.
Yeah.
Burnley have the worst defense in the league. So if Chelsea are not there to outscore them, I don't really see.
Yeah, because one thing with Chelsea and Maresca is whenever he comes back from this international break, he has a funny way of setting the team up. And knowing fully well that he's got Barcelona in the Champions League next, there might be that tendency to, put certain players out of position. I don't know. There's that worry, but then it's Burnley. You look at their last game against Wolves. Wolves, the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
And it had to take 3 goals from this. In fact, it had to take second half for them to break down Wolves. So you look at that Burnley team, and that was Stamford Bridge. You look at that Burnley team away, and you know that the longer it takes, if Chelsea don't get the early goal, Burnley will just...
Because Burnley do be scoring though.
Yeah.
Like Burnley actually can score. They do create a couple chances. Yeah. So it's not a game that you just rule them out that, okay. But like I said, it's one of those games that Chelsea, you expect Chelsea, if at all, should be going there to grab 3 points. Like, if you're not grabbing 3 points against Burnley at home, I'll be away, wherever it is.
Wherever it is, man.
I don't think you are ready to be in the big boys talk.
For me, I feel if Chelsea don't get that win there, the pressure is going to be on Enzo Maresca because it's going to be like that Brentford where they didn't win. Then they played Bayern and lost, played Manchester United and lost.
Exactly.
And there was a problem.
There will not be a morale drop for the whole players.
Yeah, so because after Burnley is Barcelona and Arsenal.
Exactly. So it's like this is a game you are meant to go into actually try and win it.
Yeah.
So okay, after this game, you're playing 2 tough teams. Okay, anything you see, then after those 2 you're playing Leeds after, and then But like I said, it should be 3 points for them. Okay.
Some other games that will be going down. Bournemouth, it looks like reality is finally hitting Bournemouth. They are going to be at home to West Ham. I think West Ham is that perfect opponent for them for their morale.
Yeah.
Not like 11-11. We can't really say because West Ham have got good players and they're experiencing a bounce. But West Ham is that team that Bournemouth should look at themselves and feel we should take this team out.
I mean, Bournemouth is at home.
Yeah.
So like they've lost their last 2 games against Aston Villa and Manchester City. Yeah. I believe they should be going to that game to at least try and win it too, to be honest, because Bournemouth have been on a very good run so far before losing their last 2 games.
Yeah.
So this is a game whereby they are going to say, okay, guys, it's not going to be the easiest, but we should at least try and win the game.
Okay. So, one game looks like we've skipped when we're talking about the big teams Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest.
Mm.
Liverpool in unfamiliar territory, 8th on the table, but Nottingham Forest, I think
19th.
19th,
Yeah.
18th, 19th. So just like West Ham is that perfect opponent for Bournemouth psychologically, Nottingham Forest is the perfect opponent for Liverpool on paper.
Mm-hmm. I mean, last season, Nottingham Forest beat Liverpool in their
Yeah,
home. So obviously you can't fully write them off, but it's like Nottingham Forest right now are in not the best form. Liverpool, on the other hand, we normally know they are the big boys of the league. They are one of the big boys, not the big
yeah,
boys, but they are one of the big boys. So you're expecting them to want to go to that game, try and grab the
yeah.
3 points they can get. That should be a game booster for them too,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean they've been losing and losing, and it's Nottingham Forest.
It's
Come
Nottingham
on,
Forest. Yeah.
like
So
guys,
so so irrespective of Liverpool's form, their class is supposed to show
yes, their class is
in
meant
that
to
game
show, and
against
I think
Nottingham
they are
Forest.
home.
Yeah.
If I'm not,
They are
so I
home.
mean they should be winning the game.
Another game, 11th versus 12th, Brighton versus Brentford.
Tough game.
Tough game.
Like I see tough game. Both teams will be scoring in that game for sure.
Mm,
You know, two on form strikers. Welbeck is on form. Igor
yeah.
Thiago too is on form. So you're seeing two good strikers go head in head. Gonna be good game. And we kind of really say the outcome of that game. Because
Yeah.
Brentford on the other hand, they are stubborn to their mid-table teams.
Yeah.
Brighton on the other hand are pretty decent too.
Okay.
So it's going to be two. It's going to be two mid teams playing each other.
Great. Yeah. So
I
from the
mean,
position on the table, I
yeah.
mean, they
I mean
want to
to
they want to rise. 11
yeah,
against 12.
yes.
Anybody who gets the 3 points is
Yes,
gonna
whoever plays better that day is going to win
yeah,
the
it's
game.
gonna really yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so one other game concerning three Nigerians, Fulham, they'll be at home to Sunderland.
Tough game.
Tough game.
I don't know. It's not going to be an easy game for Fulham. Sunderland
Yeah.
are very, very, for Sunderland are very, very,
It's one of those games Sunderland will believe we can get a result
yeah,
here.
because Fulham are not in the best form right now. I
Yeah.
think they're like 16th or like
Yeah.
so
15th, Sunderland
15th.
4th.
Exactly. So Sunderland, on the other hand, you can see what they did to Arsenal. They don't give up.
Yeah.
So, those guys are really, 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 really,
Yeah,
really
it looks like a game where for Fulham to even get a draw, they have to score first. It looks like a game where if Sunderland score first,
yeah, it's going to be an issue.
it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, because
Because
Sunderland know how to try and keep their lead. They also don't have a very bad defense.
yeah,
Their defense is decent. I mean, for a newly promoted side,
and they don't need to play decent to
they don't
win.
need to play. They just know how they play their ball.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not that game. You can never know. But
Okay.
Sunderland will go there to pressure them and try and get at least a point
Okay.
from Fulham.
Yeah, Leeds Aston Villa.
So Aston Villa are really on form right now. I believe they should be winning that game. Leeds, on the other hand, are not even. I mean, Leeds have lost their last 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. So I feel like Aston Villa should go there. Guys, we're on form. We should be winning this
we should.
game.
This is one of those away grounds.
This is one of those away grounds we should be getting
We
3
should be
points.
getting 3 points.
Like if we can't get 3 points, then this is one away
This is
ground.
one
We should
away
try
ground.
and get
Should
3
get
points.
3 points.
Yep.
It's not looking good for Leeds at all.
Mhm.
Wolves are home to Crystal Palace.
Tough game. I mean, Wolves are at home, Palace are away. We don't know Crystal Palace to be that high scoring team.
Yeah.
And Wolves to also to be scoring. So I actually can't predict who is going to win that game.
Yeah.
Because Wolves can come with a shock and say, okay, this is the team we need to use to boost our ego or like give ourselves momentum for the rest of the season. So you actually never know.
Okay, so Crystal Palace is going away to Wolves. Crystal Palace is 10th on the table. If you were Oliver Glasner, how would you approach this game? Let's go and attack, or let's just be conservative, get 1-0 and just lock up shop?
I mean, the season is still very long.
Yeah.
So I feel like Crystal Palace, Wolves on the other hand, their defense are not good.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a game Crystal Palace are going to sit back and say, let's try and get 1-0. It depends on how the game goes.
Yeah, okay.
So you never know how the coaches want their team to play before the game. It's until they start playing, you're like, okay, this is what this coach is going to implement. Because you can never know. But yeah, I feel like Glasner is going there to say, okay, guys, we should get in 3 points. This is last on the table. Why not?
Why not go there and just
Why not? Like everyone has been beating them. Why can't we beat them?
Yeah. So the final fixture on Monday, we'll see Manchester United take on Everton. Ruben Amorim, it was, it's like a bulb flickering. You don't know if it's coming on or if it's going off.
I mean, they've gone 5 games unbeaten now. So, I mean, you can tell that, okay, they are on the brighter side to life. Before they were just lose 2, draw 1, win 1, lose again. But now they've gone like 5 games unbeaten, which is very good. Something they've not done in ages. So, It's going to be a
But
tough game.
Everton,
Everton, on the other hand, are not an easy
yeah,
team
because
because
that's the kind of game where Everton will look at it like, let's
let's try and pressure these
let's try and
guys.
pressure these guys.
It's not going to be an easy game. I see
Yeah,
maybe if I thought I see like a draw in that game, maybe like a 2-2
2-2
draw.
draw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I see.
it's looking like a 2-2 draw in that
Because
game.
Everton are going to come there to attack. They have the quality, they have the
Okay.
players to attack the Manchester United defense. So I mean,
All right, but looking at all these fixtures now, where do you see something sure and where do you see a shock?
I mean, I'm going to obviously bank on my team for Arsenal to be winning the Tottenham game
You
for
did
sure.
it against Sunderland, though.
Yeah, I did it. Like obviously, like we're going to win. Obviously, like things do happen. You know, it's
Okay.
football. Anything can happen.
So which one? Arsenal Tottenham, is it sure or shock?
I mean, the show to me, obviously, the most surest thing for this team to win is Chelsea beating Burnley for
Burnley,
sure.
okay.
Why is Chelsea not beating Burnley? Come on.
Ah.
The shocker, to be honest, could be. I think it's the Liverpool versus Nottingham
Nottingham
Forest.
Forest. You feel Nottingham Forest can shock Liverpool?
Nottingham Forest can go there and play their 0-1 and lock shop. That's Sean Dyche football. And go there to frustrate them. We all know that
Liverpool will not score at Anfield.
I mean, they did it last season. They didn't score against them at Anfield last season.
Wow.
Where Odoi scored 1-1 and the game was
Yeah.
locked up. So it
Wow.
can happen this season too. So that could be the shocker.
Liverpool. Hey, God, yeah. Okay, what about Man United Everton?
I don't really see a shocker there. Like I said, I see like a 2-2.
Yeah.
Like a draw. If I thought if anybody's going to maybe leave, Man should be winning there because they're home.
Yeah.
But it should be like a draw. I won't be shocked if Everton eventually even win that game because Everton are not.
If I believe if Everton generate the right momentum to get 2 goals, they'll beat Manchester United. That's what I feel.
Yes. If
they generate enough momentum
to get 2
goals,
they can
I believe they'll beat Manchester
Yeah.
United because this Manchester United, they roll on momentum and vibe.
Yeah.
If they start good, if they start early, they can get
good
the
and
result.
fine.
But the moment they just the moment they just start getting the vibe of last season, this old spirit keeps coming back. Man, no dream for them. No dream for them at the theater that day. You get. So, okay, that's our own take. What's your own take? Where do you see the surest fixture in the week 12 games of the English Premier League? And where do you see a shock fixture? Let's get your take in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Shock fixture. Let's get your take in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Shock fixture. Let's get your take in the comment section.